Little Hand says it's time to rock and roll.
Bring the noise.
You're listening to The Mean Geek, comics podcasting on the very ragged, raw, leading edge of friggin' civility.
Off the top of your head?
I don't know. I actually kind of dug Blackest Night Wonder Woman.
Let's guess Maxwell Lord came back and you love him.
I hate Maxwell Lord. What are you talking about?
You love Maxwell
I
Lord.
have not liked Maxwell Lord since JLI.
That's the last time I heard of him.
Well, no, because you read OMAC.
Dude, I hated OMAC, and you know that. I was miserable.
You, of all people, didn't like seeing Blue Beetle have his brains blown out?
I love Blue Beetle.
Yeah.
Blue Beetle's like one of my top 5 characters.
So you were sympathetic to his plight?
No, it pissed me off that they killed him for no purpose other than to kill a hero off.
They had to give Diana a motive to kill Max, aside from having control of Superman.
So they killed off a guy that she's never interacted with.
Yeah, she has. She was in the league for
8
couple
minutes
of panels
in Europe, and he wasn't there. Don't debate me, son. We know how that goes.
Now, the throwdown between Mara and Blackest...
What? That was just your basically, softcore comic porn that you enjoy.
No. There was a lot of stabbing. That's not softcore anything, particularly not porn.
No, that's hardcore.
Stabbing is not... No, there's no porn. There's no porn. You know what irritates the shit out of me? People putting porn and gasm on the end of everything.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That irritates the piss. Torture porn, horror porn, fucking.
Which is the one you read?
Neither.
All right, we recording?
Geek porn.
This is good shit. You're losing.
It is. No, I'm not losing a goddamn thing.
Are we on?
Yeah.
Oh, you motherfucker.
We're here for number 37. What's the magic word?
Hello, bitches.
Bless you, fuckers.
That's next.
What's significant about 37 in geek circles?
That would be Douglas Adams.
Douglas Adams.
No, that's 42.
Yes.
What? 37. Oh, that would be Clerks.
Yes, it would.
I jumped ahead, kids. I promise when you get to episode 42, I'll be like, that'd be Clerks. No, that would be Douglas. I'll correct myself, I promise.
No, it was a good fight. Lots of stabbings. I liked it.
You like
I think
fights.
Danger Dave's rubbing off on me, which is a frightening fucking sentence.
I've imagined Danger Dave rubbing you and laughed hysterically.
Evil. Evil.
The fact of the matter is the whole OMAC thing. First off, I hate OMAC on every level.
But they're not the same OMACs.
It doesn't matter. When you start... How many things have you taken from suck and recovered to less than suck? It's like, hey, this property's actually truly horrible. Let me see if I can recreate it. Oh, hey, still horrible. But no, the Blue Beetle was iconic, and it really bothered me that they wasted him to that degree.
Yeah, but he wasn't doing anything anyway. Nobody had done a damn thing with him.
That's not
the point.
In a sense, that is the point. I get, no, that is the guy that you do drop. I give you that, and it bothers me that you're right. Not because it's you, but just because it bothered me to waste a Blue Beetle.
Yeah,
but
no, I like Ted.
Blue Beetle, Booster Gold could have been a comic anytime. It was a fun, dynamic.
They get done a whole shitload with it, and I'm quite bored and almost offended by what they're doing with Booster Gold these days.
My issue is that you had to kill somebody off, and you wanted the minor character. Blue Beetle to me wasn't a minor character. And say what you will, but the Giffen DeMatteis run on JLA
was mind-blowing.
It was
great.
A pinnacle of comics for me.
So much fun.
I love
comics are good
Martian
comics.
Manhunter's love of Oreos.
Engendered by Captain Marvel.
Guy Gardner getting knocked out. Guy Gardner, period, on that book. Elrond.
Elrond was great.
It was a great book. And
what do you wish your eminence-ness? I hate working for Sentience.
What is my favorite comic of all time?
Howard the Duck?
No, single issue.
Oh, single issue was a JLI.
No, it's the first. You know this if you think about it, but I'll tell you that
I'm paying attention.
Justice League Europe #6 is the second one. First one, sadly, of course,
English
is the
class.
Heckler #4 with the pushwhacker because I'm king of dorks. But JLE #6, the English class. And you knew. As soon as I said JLE, you're like, oh, #6, the English class.
From the cover to the last panel, it was just full of awesome.
The Injustice League. Kids, if you ever get a chance to read the Injustice League annual, when they're the Justice League Antarctica,
do so.
I can't even explain how happy that makes me. And then when the man-eating penguins show up, rapture.
And then Giffen goes and does something like the new Doom Patrol.
Or the new Suicide Squad, which I enjoyed till it went nowhere.
Yeah. And then he couldn't even be buggered to show up at New York Con when I was there.
Yep, and you had my Ambush book #1.
Yeah. I was ready to check him out. I was ready to, be
Did you have a Giffen comic for yourself, or did you just have which one?
I just grabbed the first JL I saw. I didn't even care. I was like, if he's fucking Giffen and he's signing it, why do I care what issue it is?
It isn't. No, it is intriguing, the whole con signature thing.
Huh?
Like you got me a Magnolia print signed.
Yeah.
Now,
and where's my $5?
Die. If they hadn't had that, though, like if you had to find something, you would have, because I love Magnolia.
Yeah.
And you are my brother. But, like, where do you go? You're like, what to buy? Like, where's my pocket? Disagree with my love of Bill. You get a Hulk. Fuck you, take a Magnolia Hulk. But
I don't see you displaying that Ron Lim.
Nope. Well, you know what? I do have a girlfriend, so putting up a picture of Deadpool is hard.
It's not like he's doing the current thing where he's covered in girls. It's just Deadpool.
But no, I love that. I love that picture, and
you damn well better. It cost me $65.
No shit.
Yeah.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
Give me my $5 for the Mignola.
The Mignola is my favorite thing ever. I actually have several signed Mignola comics from a collection I bought, as you know.
Nice.
Yep. But I have like a signed Master of Kung Fu when he was an inker.
Shang-Chi.
I love that comic, dude.
A lot of people love that comic. It went for a while.
Yep, 100 and so on issues. But I do think there is a point where when you go to a convention where you have to suddenly find something that someone will sign.
Oh, yeah,
like
I've
the
done
decision-making process is amazing to me.
Oh, yeah, the first time I went to New York, I didn't realize Simonson was there. And I was scrambling to find
but you wouldn't take any Simonson. You wanted Thor's.
Yes.
You wouldn't go like, do you have a shitty X Factor? You know what the best thing I know about Simonson is? As much as, and you know that I fiend Simonson Thor, is I have the original full graphic of Alien that he did.
Yes.
Yeah, you've seen it.
That would have been great to have.
Well, you know,
maybe we'll bring it in October. We'll find out. Well, you know, all right-thinking people are anti-wizard. I mean, come on.
I like Harry Potter.
Not that.
Dude, that's a setup right there. I'd like to make that very clear. You put a line out there, you respond, and then I make you look stupid. All in a sentence. It's an art form. I'm very proud.
Yeah, I suppose you had to have something to be proud of.
Yeah, by the way, kids, I am a reverend. Anyway. So, the first comic book toy you owned.
The first?
Yep.
Oh, God. It was probably a Kenner Superpowers collection I stole from service merchandise or something.
Probably the Dr. Doom, because that dude was everywhere.
Now, I didn't get Dr. Doom until like 85.
So who'd you get first? Don't say Kang or I will fucking punch you.
From the Secret Wars collection?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it was Black Spidey.
Black Spidey was the very first comic. All right, decent.
Well, the first one I bought. You know, the first legal one. When I was living in Detroit, I wasn't exactly a paragon of virtue.
I'll give you that.
Which is kind of weird because action figures and crime don't generally mix.
Probably more than we think. Very first comic book figure, I obviously, being as a delayed geek.
Delayed.
Never bought a lot of
you were a late
comic
bloomer.
book toys, as you know. I had a ton of Star Wars, which is close, but first comic book I think would be the Kraven figure I had.
Really?
Because, dude, nothing's cooler than Kraven.
Interesting. Well, there's got to be something, but
he's got a lion head's vest.
Didn't that one have light up eyes?
Yeah, well, it had light up vest.
Well, eyes in the vest.
Yes, which is supposed to be electronic. And he had that little spear chucking action, which is just horrifying.
You might want to rephrase that.
Hi,
javelin
kids.
Throwing action, maybe?
I believe that's what they actually called it.
Comics podcasting on the edge of civility.
Hi, kids. This is the Reverend. Spear chucking is actually a slightly racial term, which goes back to the movie MASH, which I've lived my life by. So, fuck people who don't like the term spear chucker.
Spear Chucker Jones.
Why do they call you that? I used to throw the javelin in high school. Great movie. God bless Donald Sutherland.
Toys. You do have a rather phenomenal and impressive collection of toys now.
Not so much anymore.
Yeah, you gave a lot away, but you still got the really interesting stuff.
Like what?
I don't know. You couldn't have given away the awesome shit. Could you?
What awesome toy did I own?
You must have had a couple.
I had, well, I did have...
Well, Peanuts are comics. You didn't give them away?
I gave them all away.
Really?
Yeah, my nephews liked them. I have a bunch of the Muppet toys, which are in storage in my sister's house. Because really, how often do you need a Muppet toy in your day-to-day existence? But all the Charlie Brown stuff I gave away. I did keep a Snoopy, because fuck people, I like Snoopy. Kids, I can't even explain.
That may be our episode title. Fuck people, I love Snoopy.
I can't. I cannot explain how important Snoopy is. Actually, speaking of Snoopy, I just read, finally, the book that Kurt's Comic gave to me, as you recall, for helping the move. Charles Schultz's biography, Schultz and I, or Schultz and Peanuts. Yes. That's a miserable human being.
Was it? I had heard that he was like depressive, but I had no idea the depths that it went to.
Fascinating book, but not a happy camper. He's
so
like
he was
Frank Miller said.
Whoa. So he was projecting his entire existence onto Charlie Brown.
Oh my God. Like, mind-blowing, this book. It just changes your entire view of the comic strip.
I think I may have to refuse to read that then.
I don't know. It's captivating, and
I don't know. There's a point where you just might want to keep your illusions.
Here's my take on that. I see where you're going. Like, you want to keep the innocence of the strip, but if you really go back and read the strip, which, to be fair, newspaper comic has never been your primary focus.
Right.
The strip is not that innocent. it's always been a lot darker than you thought it was.
Probably the early life influence of the TV shows.
Oh yeah. See the TV. You get into the. You take like the Christmas special and run with that, but the actual strip, very different.
Although, being 5 and not having caught the end of the episode, I bawled my eyes out at Snoopy Come Home.
I have that on DVD.
I was dying inside moment by moment.
Snoopy.
And by the second set of commercials, after that damn song, I went screaming into my room, crying like I had just broken an arm.
My first dog was named Snoopy.
Yeah?
Yep. I've been obsessed with Charlie Brown since I was 3 years old. In a strictly non-gay kind of way. Not that there's anything wrong with that, kids. I want to speak out for a moment. Like, we're old here at the least acceptable podcast on the air. So when we use the word gay, we're kidding. And for those of you who are out there who enjoy having sex with people of the same sex, we fully support that.
Yeah, we're not here to screw with you.
But when we say gay, it's traditional.
Yeah, we grew up in a time where anything that was pointless and silly was...
And we know we're wrong. And we know that you deserve better. But frankly, I'm old and I'm tired and I don't want to change. I've been wearing this pants for 3 days. You think I'm going to change my dialect?
Alright, see, that's not something I need to deal with right now.
Shut up. Alright. So, for those of you who have not pieced together yet, this is a totally random filler episode.
Again.
Which means that we're rocking the top 5 list.
Here it comes.
We're going to start with a Tech Jedi.
Oh.
Fire away. Give me a top 5. Or you could whistle. That's also not acceptable.
Top 5 black and whites.
Cerebus.
Alright.
Batman black and white.
Okay, not strictly where I was going, but okay. I should have specified more deeply non-big 2, but...
Oh, what do you want? You want Independence?
Sure.
Alright, well, Cerebus still wins.
Yeah.
Cerebus is a great
Mind
book.
you, I don't actually have any top 5 black and whites, so it's this.
I'll give you a different one, you cocksucker.
Cerebus. Why don't you expand on Cerebus while you're thinking of the other
Cerebus
4?
was a phenomenal book. And the great thing about Cerebus is just how awesome it is, even though if you buy an individual issue, you're like, what the fuck? The first issue of Cerebus I ever bought was 82.
Ooh, that's pretty deep in.
Yeah, and I picked it up and I'm reading it. I'm like, I understand nothing. And everyone is weird. And there's a Groucho Marx clone and an aardvark.
Ooh.
I don't understand this book. Shit. Black and whites.
You gotta be rocking the Usagi.
I do love Usagi Jumbo, but there was also a color book, so
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Once or twice it did do color. So, but yeah, if you qualify as a fully black and white book, absolutely, Usagi Jumbo is a phenomenal read, a great write, and great art.
Yeah.
Stan Sakai is an awesome artist. I never enjoyed TMNT all that much.
No,
I know you were a big fan for a while, like the early creative issues before it got weird.
Yeah.
But I didn't dig that. I did, however, enjoy some of the side projects that people did. Like other artists and other writers getting involved. Like Rick Veitch did a single episode.
Yeah, he
which
did.
I actually have a signed one of, unless it went to you.
I don't remember that. You must still have it.
But black and white... I actually really enjoyed Boris the Bear from Dark Horse back in the day.
Boris could be fun, and then it could also be insanely, surreally, what the fuck?
And a big favorite of mine that you absolutely detest in Black and White would be Roach Mill.
I don't know how you read that thing, dude. I don't understand how you read that.
All right, but there's 5 Black and Whites, and I'm sure there's 1 or 2 that I missed.
What was the appeal of Roach Mill?
I don't entirely know. It was fun.
All right, let's back up. What was the point of Roach Mill?
There was no point. That was the fun in Roach Mill. All right, so your top 5.
What was the universe of Roach Mill?
I will punch you in the neck. Top 5.
I'm not going to like this, am I?
No, I'll give you a cake one.
You're going to stick it in and break it off.
Top 5 Spider-Man villains.
Oh, well, that's easy enough.
Not necessarily.
Oh, it could be. Craven.
Yeah, Craven is king.
J. Jonah Jameson. He
Villain,
makes me
really?
laugh all day long. I love him. His
How good was J.K. Simmons as J. Jonah Simmons?
Oh my God, he was perfect. You couldn't have asked if you had genetically engineered somebody to be J. Jonah Jameson. I'm not sure you could have done better. Crap.
You really
Mega
think he
crap.
qualifies? Well, I guess he does.
Oh no, he's definitely an adversary. He's a villain.
Yeah.
So his constant failures, no matter what he does, he's got all the money he could ever use.
He did make the
one
Spider
stupid
Slayers.
teenager. He made the Spider Slayers. He rehired and reformed the Spider Slayers when he had the.
He hired the
whole-
Scorpion like 14 times.
Yeah. Ooh, there's cops outside. Time to go, kids. We'll see you later.
All right, so you got Craven and J. Jonah Jameson.
I don't really know if I've read a decent Scorpion story, so I ain't throwing either of those incarnations. Or was it 4 now?
At least 3.
At least 3. I don't know about that crap. I have read a couple of mildly acceptable Vulture stories.
Is he making the top 5?
They never really rocked my socks. We'll put him in reserve.
Okay. Now you mean the original Vulture? And
Yeah,
not
Adrian Toomes. Yeah.
not the dude who had
No.
hair and wore the Vulture cap.
No, and certainly not the Predalien version that came out a couple of months ago.
Oh, that vomiting red
Yeah, I
Vulture
don't know what
thing?
the fuck that was about. Not that one. Actually, I kind of like, you've publicly disagreed with me on this before.
And I will again.
Yeah. But I have, in fact, liked Mysterio. I do. And see, I can see it on your face right now.
I've
You're
got a
terribly
fishbowl
disappointed.
for a head, and I make smoke.
You're terribly, terribly disappointed. But things change. There's a couple of books in your homework there that you'll be like, or maybe you won't. You'll be like, fuck this guy.
More than likely.
But I stand by my Mysterio.
So
He's incredibly ingenious.
all right, so that's 3.
3. I initially liked Venom, but he rapidly lost novelty, and
Well,
I ended up
that
totally
is the
hating
curse
him.
of being successful.
Yeah.
I mean, how many Joker stories have there been?
That were truly, oh my God, can't live without them on your bookshelf. Not that many.
Actually, Joker-wise, there's more than any other villain.
Well, yeah, because he's had 70 years. It's proportion there.
I see you put that. But so Venom makes the top 5.
No,
No,
he doesn't make the top goddamn 5.
you like Carnage more?
Kidding? What?
You like Carnage more?
Fuck no.
Cardiac?
God, what the hell is wrong with you?
Puma?
Actually, I didn't find him all that bad. When
I will punch you. I fucking loathe that dude, and you know it.
I said didn't find him that bad.
That's so horrible.
And you never let me finish the sentence. The next word was initially. And then they developed him in strange, pointless ways, and I was like, well, enough of that fucking guy. And I know most people consider him more a DD villain, but Spider-Man has gone up against the Kingpin many, many times.
True.
Many times. He deserves a dual place in their rogues galleries.
So your current list is Craven,
Yep.
J. Jonah Jameson,
Yep.
Mysterio,
Yep.
and the Kingpin.
Yep. And I'm not putting Silvermane in there. Or Silver Fox.
I was totally waiting for the Silver Fox reference.
And
after I proved you wrong on the Golden Notebook.
Yeah, well, what do you want from me? God damn it.
Well, because you block out Silver Fox storylines. That's totally understandable.
Who wouldn't? Jesus, jumped up, Christ. So I guess the last one's got to be... oh, shit. Do I have a last one?
Yeah, one more.
The Beyonder. No, it's not.
Dude, The Beyonder is nobody's idea of a good time.
You were worried for a second. I saw that flash of concern on your face.
Well, I'm a concerned guy.
Well, the only one left really is the Goblin.
Dude, if you make a top 5 without the Green Goblin, I will stab you in the neck.
So, yeah, since this is... Hi, last one, Goblin.
You did, however, miss Grizzly.
Nobody misses Grizzly.
I do.
Yeah, you do not. You a liar. Liar, liar, liar.
Pants on fire.
All right, so take out the Giffen run on the Justice League and give me comedy books.
Oh, you suck. All right, give me a second.
So, up
comedy
front,
books.
I already know the answer. The first one you're going to whip out.
Actually, you don't.
Oh no, you're changing up
the one you called is my number 2.
Number 2.
But number 1, you actually know number 1 if you thought deeper. I'll give you a second. What is the most classic comedy book? I own every issue.
Howard the Duck?
There you go. Howard the Duck, it has to be number 1. Major Bummer, which you originally called, is definitely number 2. Number 2.
What? Was that supposed to be funny?
The Heckler takes
the
3.
Heckler.
My love of the Heckler knows no bounds, man.
And it's very peculiar.
Issue number 4 with the Bushwhacker. See, you're laughing already.
Oh, the Bushwhacker.
Number 4 would be Ambush Bug.
Yes, it's a very good one. I don't think he ever finished that last one.
I don't know.
Year None?
You gave me a couple issues, but it was confusing and weird.
Yeah, because...
But the first couple of Ambush Bug miniseries were awesome. And for number 5, I'm going to have to go with Phil Folio's Angel and the Ape. Just because I like saying that. Although his Stanley and the Monster also stands up to the test of time.
Phil Folio's a funny guy.
Also
although
he's creepy sexual deviant.
Yes, he is that. I was dumb enough to get one of the
Xenophiles?
Xenophobe card game. There's some twisted shit in there, man.
There are certain things man is not meant to see.
Yeah, and they put them all on them
Cartoon
cards.
Cartoon booby is up there.
I don't mind cartoon boobies.
I hate you. All right, so your top 5.
I'm so worried.
Yeah, you deserve to be.
Dun, dun, dun.
Super heroines you'd bang.
Oh, for God's sake, that's just too easy to be believed.
You're the creepiest man ever.
There's only 10,000 of them, and they're all drawn the same way.
And yet your top 5 will take you, what, 4 seconds?
Probably.
All right, go.
Catwoman, Supergirl, Wasp, She-Hulk, and Poison Ivy. What was the time frame?
I want to vomit my own brain. Not to mention, by the way, that you skipped Power Girl, who should have been in your top 5 somehow, since you keep making me read that damn book.
It's funny!
I hate you.
Oh, shut the hell up. You giggle at it and you know it.
Your next top 5. Fire.
Why I get 2?
No.
Oh. We're at a half hour. It's supposed to be a little nothing episode. I gotta work in the morning.
I've seen what you do. It don't impress me much.
Because wandering around looking like a fucking pretty boy trying to get other pretty boys to buy shit is impressive.
Dude, I am not a pretty boy, so I have to make
you dress
older
like
women.
One?
Yes, I do. Because I have to make older women try to dress other pretty boys. That's my goal.
Yeah, see, not fucking impressive.
Nope.
No, it's after 11, dude. We gotta call that one even. What is that cat? Oh, he's just. We'll do another one soon.
Yeah, no,
Very soon.
It was a filler one.
Yeah,
it was fun.
So we hope you enjoyed that. This is getting set aside.
I gotta be honest. I really don't give a shit if you enjoyed that. That's not my role.
I hope you enjoyed it because one day I need to get ad revenue from this thing.
How's that working out for you?
It's totally not. But we'll build. We ain't even a year in yet. Come on. But
and Franco goes in where the others have been.
And kids, I'd like to remind you that we do in fact have our own show coming up on March 14th in North Haven, Connecticut. The Southern Connecticut Comic Con, where you can get all of the information possible about what little we got at sococon.themeangeek.com.
By the way, kids, the Mean Geek will be introducing a new feature wherein we debate and ask you for your top 5 graphic storylines, and the winners of the top 5 answers will be available at Kurt's Comics
and Collector's Cave in Branford, Connecticut. In Connecticut, it's Kurt's. I still can't get Warhammer to chime in properly with that.
Dude,
thing.
I don't understand. He actually works.
What is so hard about that?
I mean, I literally have no stake in it, and I can do it on the drop of a hat. And I'm usually not sober when we do these.
No, you're never sober when we do this.
It happened once.
It did happen once.
Not my finest episode, I'll give you that.
Number 3, but... At any rate, have a good night. We'll talk to you later.
Bless you, fuckers.
The Mean Geek is recorded live at the Reverend Mad Duck's apartment whenever the hell we can get to it. You can find us on iTunes, Podcast Alley, Facebook, Comic Space, our own site, www.themeangeek.com. Subscribe to us through RSS, and most importantly, find us as a proud member on the Comics Podcast Network. Contact us directly through email at themeanergeek@gmail.com.